And so then I need currently 2 for the red circuits to be produced, and then those that should be extendable to 4. So I'm just gonna put probably here in the end. Put these here in the end. That's that for now. Okay. Okay. Yep. Starts to look somehow. Starts to look like it's actually something that might eventually work. Might and eventually. Those were the 2 key words. Okay. And then this is the moment I realize I think that I need more outputs for the copper factories. Yeah, here too. To be able to use them in full capacity. Okay, and so a red circuit factory of 12 extendable to 24 is the next thing coming up. Okay, so what does a red circuit need? Needs 2 plastic bars, 4 copper cables, and 2 electronic circuits. So it means that I'm gonna put the greens and the plastics on one belt and the coppers on another belt, which means that this needs to be a full belt. So, and I think that's probably, yeah, I would have needed that anyways. And this is something that I might actually just split here and say I want this one to go there. I want a balancer here, and I want this to go like that, and then this will come like that. So that's gonna be the second build. This is gonna be the first build. And I'm probably gonna head towards the left and do like a excuse me. So I'm probably going to leave some room for the copper wires for the second build. I'm just trying to think, how should I build it while I'm cleaning this mess up. Also gonna need to place some turrets, because now this becomes, as funny as it is, but this becomes probably the most valuable part of my base, because this is what keeps me moving, the red circuit build. Okay, so it would make sense to have something like that here too, right? Right. Which also means that I probably should do that now, because then I can have the first build like that. And I can make this simply go like that. And also probably this should be the first build here. Yep. Okay, wherever. I'm gonna change that later on. And so this way I'm able to think of a full line of reds and build them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Yep. And then what I'm gonna do is that and that. Check the electricity. And so I can output these here, and then I can mirror this build and just put the same thing on the other side with the input belts that are already prepared. And the problem is not with the input belts, by the way. The problem is that I need to fill this with resources, so I need to have those resources. Okay, so this line of turrets needs to come forth. I also want to make sure that the zones are touching each other, so like the green circle that goes around the turret has the next turret inside it, so like the turret that it's next to, because this way there is no gap in between, and then biters cannot run in between, theoretically at least. They can always pass you by, but there is a smaller chance for that then. Okay, I have that, great, that's great actually. I need way more ammunition than this, though. Okay, and then one last here, and that closes it in. Okay, let's just craft that 6 turrets, might need them sometime. Okay, so split everything into halves, and then run back. So what I'm looking for is the teens, like, so like there is 13 or 14 or something like that in there, or like 11, that's fine as well. Between 10 and 20. And then I'm keeping an eye out for any alerts. Let's say I've been attacked here or there. Okay, that one needs to be filled still. Okay, so that's great. We have a line of reds. It's actually insane, because that needs to come here, and that needs to connect with the sulfur belt, and I only need one chemical plant for that. I'm not gonna need more now, I'm not gonna need more later. The thing is, I'm just not sure what I need for the sulfur. I think I need petroleum and water. Okay, that's fine, I can do that. Petroleum I have here. Just want to make sure that it's on the right side, and that it's not coming straight from there, but from the buffered things. And water can come like that. Easy. Solved. Fixed. Wasn't ever a problem. Then I'm gonna put it out on that belt, right? Yeah. So this is a bit like goofy, but I don't really care. I mean, I'm okay with it, and I think that's what matters. Okay, so I have that, I'm ready to have this build go. Oh yeah, with this was the initial amount, and then later on for the extensions. Okay, let's grab some of these and try that again. Thank you, way much better. I don't actually need to craft those, I have a bunch here. Okay, have enough threads? No. I have enough threads? Hopefully. I know that I don't need that many engine assemblers. I'm well aware of that. I just like to make sure that you know, I think this is an easy way of building it. And yes, I saw it with the speedrunning streamers such as Anti and such as Nephrums. You're correct. Yes, I did. Okay, I don't care at this point. I'm not gonna rebuild the whole thing just because it's off by one. I mean, if it's only off by one aesthetically, I don't care. But that I do care. Okay, before I forget it, and now that I have some free time. Okay. Now we're talking. I'm really happy. You know why? Because now I have the straight line for this, and this is what I wanted to reach. This was my goal for the day, by the way, to be able to research all of that. So I'm really happy. I see that I have power issues already, because once everything starts working, all the predecessors of the, you know, like every machine on the line before that machine starts working too. So I need 2 outputs for that and that. But then what? How? With that, I guess, with those. Okay, like that. Okay, now does it empty? Yep, definitely. Okay, good. So what I was gonna say is that I need to upgrade my electricity, right? That's what I was talking about. Right? Right. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay, because I needed pipes and for everything. 8. And then 10, 15, 16. This is 11. I think I'm not gonna go above 18 in a line. That's 17, 18. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. So what up with that, with the electricity now? Seems a bit better. Still okay. Okay. Yeah, I increased the capacity with a lot, but also as soon as I had it in, upgraded, everything went up. So it means that I was below minimal. I was using more electricity than I had. Okay. So next up is pretty much, now that I have all 4 sciences, this is where I want to just shut it off now. I mean, this is where I want to end today's video. Let's just probably just wait until all those researches finish. But now that I have all 4 of these sciences, I'm ready to go for power armor and personal laser defense and a lot of the other fun things. And I need to start preparing for the other 2 techs, which also require a lot of logistics and a lot of like multi-level ingredient preparing. Like, for example, what I mean is, like here, like for this one I needed engines. For the engines I needed 2 other assembling machines and a third material, and then for the rest of that belt, like for the blue science I needed the red circuits, and for the red circuits I needed all that. So it is multi-level, and it's gonna be even worse as we move on towards higher science levels. But I think I'm really happy. I'm happy with what we achieved in 1 day. I think this is quite a good starter base. I was lucky, or maybe clever, with the map choice. I only had to defend probably this side and that side, and then later on this side. And also now my pollution cloud will go even further, so I'm also have to, like, for example, that base is probably close. Also, I'm not happy that I don't see what I'm touching with the cloud here. So yeah, so maybe just rain style. Let's add some tags on the map. What do I need to do next? I'm gonna need to find oil. I'm just gonna make a list so that next time I know what I need to do. So I need to find oil. That's one thing. What's the other thing that I'm gonna need to do? I'm gonna need to well, that's, you know, I know for a fact that I need to go through all the science, so I'm not gonna make a note of that. I'm gonna need to improve, like find more, gather more materials, like get more stuff, like iron, copper, etc. And under that I mean I need to probably go out. Okay, that's not find more stuff. I need to probably go and grab those 2 irons. That should be okay for a while. Those 2 coppers should be okay for a while. That coal I need for sure. That I can touch if I want to. I'm not sure yet. I'm probably gonna have to extend downwards, although that stone is bothering as well, and the closest is here. So maybe I will need to go, maybe I will find something like another stone patch down there. Okay, set up trains basically. And this is usually where I also yeah, I think that's enough for now. This is usually where I also say this base as a starter is kind of okay, it's finished, it's I don't mind it leaving as it is. And for the rest of the sciences, I probably am going to set up a different smelting area and a different smelting or assembling area, and it's gonna be just focusing on that. No initial iron line running down to have a mole as well, and you know, things like that. I don't want to have that. What I want to have here still is just probably extending steel a bit adding another iron and copper line here maybe, and then do like a startup for trains to go out and build things. I've never done that before. I'm not so professional in that, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I want to do it. I want to try it. I want to see how it works, so that I don't have to always grab everything that I have on me, go out there, come back, grab everything I have on me, etc. I can just, I saw it many times that there was a base that was building materials and building the things that were needed out on outposts, and then the train was delivering when the person as requested. It's probably gonna be semi-automatic for me. I mean, I'm not ready to make it totally automatic. Okay, I think that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for bearing with me. Thank you for enduring all the technical problems. Thank you for not getting bored at my really boring voice, and thank you for your attention, and then see you next time. Thank you. Bye.